How about another round for Brewsday Tuesday? Here is DreZ and Huck.
Mine wins.
Yeah, that can's always got the
pop.
the crisp pop.
Pop, yo. It is Brewsday Tuesday. We're hunting for beers on Brewsday Tuesday this week. And, you did it. You remembered.
And to continue the story, we got a storyline here. We went on the long trail out into the woods. We ran to the backwoods bastard, which we drank as well.
And
who else did we see?
Shotgun Betty.
Shotgun
Betty came along, pulled out her shotgun, and took out
a 10-pointer from Woodridge.
A 10-pointer, yeah.
As usual, got nothing.
Except a couple beers.
I got to hang out with Shotgun Betty for a little while.
I like Shotgun Betty, man.
Yeah, she's
What's
sweet.
not to like? All right, so yeah, I do have the Shotgun Betty, which is a Hefeweizen from Lone Rider.
Lone Rider.
If you don't know,
Shotgun Betty right there.
Yeah, Lone Rider. See, now this is a beer I have had before because I got a cousin that lives down in Raleigh, North Carolina, where Lone Rider is located. And
I was thinking Winston-Salem.
Nope, wow. Raleigh, right there in Raleigh. And they got a lot of good beers, but I think the Shotgun Betty might be my favorite. Not only because she's a sexy little logo on the beer, but it's a Hefeweizen, which is what you and I both, that's our bread and butter.
Well, yours anyway. It's only my butter. My bread is IPA. But anyway, yeah, the Lone Rider's like Clint Eastwood, which I was just at Right Turn Clyde's out there in Narrows, and it's Clint Eastwood-based beer as well.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Clint Eastwood, man.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood's got to be badass.
Yeah, of course.
And people that make beer that are in that mode have to be badass too.
It's got to be badass beer.
So anyway, we're stymied on our hunt, but Shotgun Betty did get the 10-pointer, and the 10 points pretty good. I'm having the fillet of it. Right?
Yeah, have you never had that? That's from, what is it called, Wind Rider or something?
Windridge out of
Windridge.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, they must have just gotten distribution around here because I've been seeing them everywhere in the last month or so. Windridge, they have like pretty much all of their labels look like a soft kind of cream color, and they all have just like an animal. Like on this one, I'm assuming it's a buck.
Yeah, it's a 10-point buck wearing a necktie and a suit.
And I know that they have some that are like birds.
With a target on the necktie.
And there are some that I know there's like a chocolate lab as one of them, and so you might see those popping up. I know they got a lot of ciders. I know, some of them are decent. So
yeah, I don't.
Where are they from?
Pennsylvania. Woodridge, Pennsylvania.
Woodridge.
No, Dallastown.
Dallastown.
PA.
You ever been down that way?
Windridge.com. No, I have not. I don't even know where that is. I guess it's in Pennsylvania.
It must be.
Only there was a way you could find out where stuff is quickly.
I don't know, man. That sounds like something we'd have to pull out an atlas or.
Yeah, I mean, if you could have something in your hand that had just a lot of information.
I don't have anything of that nature.
Yeah.
Like a phone?
Yeah, like a smartphone.
And we could phone a friend and ask.
Yeah, we could phone it. We could do that. I don't have any friends. You're my only friend, and I'm not too sure where I classify there as well.
Yeah, I don't have any friends either, so
I guess that answers my question.
Call now and let us know if you know where Pennsylvania is.
555-555-1212. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think of that beer?
Oh, it's a great beer, man. I love the Shotgun Betty.
I have another hunting story.
Oh, yeah? All right, enlighten us. We got time.
One time, me and my friend FP, who always listens to the show, I'm going to have to let him know he's in it.
FP?
FP. He lives near Winter.
Well, if he always listens, you've got to let him know. It'll be a pleasant surprise one day.
See if he picks us up. So anyway, we one time decided to go hunting. And it's been so long, this story could be true or false. The BS level on this show could be like, I don't know, 10.
Oh, it's way off the charts.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
so we
that.
decided to go hunting or go out for the weekend and only eat what we could shoot.
That lasted.
We envisioned, seriously, we envisioned deer and bear, and
you're gonna cut and gut it and grill it and everything right there. Like
squirrel.
Fish is the only thing you were gonna eat.
No, we had squirrel and dove.
Ugh.
Yes,
dove.
Just for your information, the doves are really good. They're just really hard to clean. They really got to eat like 20 of them. But just for your information, squirrel does not taste like chicken. Maybe like a chicken on drugs, but doesn't taste like chicken. And who would have thought that little animal had that many bones in it? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like squirrel is way more effort than it's worth. To
And
cook
they're
and
hard.
eat. Like,
They're hard to
what
kill.
What, you kill it and then you go through all that mess for 2 bites?
Yeah, really. It's like the 2 big hind legs. That's about it.
That's gross.
Yeah, but we were drinking a lot, so it wasn't as gross.
Well, yeah, you didn't need to eat anything.
Yeah, really.
Liquid diet.
I think like on day 2 we were at Hardee's.
Oh gosh, I was gonna say, how long was this trip
it's
supposed to last?
It's like 3 or 4 days. But I think it's
Get
like
the
day
hell outta
2
here.
we bailed out of the woods. Oh, there's a Hardee's. Let's go hunting there.
No, I got a friend that they do something similar. It's like a canoe trip down the river, down the New River.
Yeah.
And well, of course, with there, it's mostly fish. They're fishing the whole time and they're eating fish. But if they find something else that they
Yeah, like
do.
a cabin full of steaks. Yeah, I know. That's what I do.
But yeah, I've never done anything like that. I wouldn't even be into that. I'd be like, all right, that sounds good, and I'd pack like a bunch of beef jerky and stuff, and I'd be nibbling it on the side, and when people aren't looking, because
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a lot harder than it looks.
oh yeah. But if you got beer, you're all right.
Yeah, we had beer.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, and we weren't that far out. I mean, hell, we lived pretty far out, so just even where we were was far out. It's like it's still probably 35 miles to the nearest Walmart where I used to live out there.
So you're drinking the 10-point. Have you ever shot anything 10-point?
I shot an 8-point one.
8-point? That's
Yeah.
not the same.
I don't think I've got a 10-point. 10-point's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How high does it go? Like, what's the most points
Hey, I
on
saw
record?
one. I
20
think the
point?
record's like 33.
What?
I
Shut
could
the
be
hell
wrong.
up.
It might even be more. I've seen pictures. But, yeah.
That would be insane.
My friend got one that was like 14 points and was like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that what it is? Just the older they get, the bigger
Yeah,
their antlers
yeah.
go and more
Yeah, and
points they go off?
it was near the Skyline Drive, up there, anywhere you got a protected area. The big boys are in there, and they know better than to leave. But occasionally, some doe will lure them off site, and then they're done. There's people waiting around the edges just for that to happen.
That's how it is.
That's
how
it's
it
always a
happens.
woman.
It's always the
It's
doe.
always a woman.
Get you killed.
But if you see the big buck, there's probably 2 or 3. There's the hanger honors. They hang out in groups. The 14 point's got an 8 and a 6 point following them around because for the extra ladies that might be hanging out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
So I hunted deer. I hunted deer with a bow and arrow at my friend's place near Fincastle.
I would.
And I had a tree climbing stand. Like you put it in and you climb the tree on it, and then you could sit on it, put a seatbelt on. So I'm sitting up there with my bow and arrow, and waiting. Here comes this deer, and I'm really good at the bow and arrow. But there's the thing with it is, I draw it back, and he's like a 4-point buck, and he's right there, and I go shoo and release, and he ducks. He looks at me, hears it, and ducks, and the arrow goes over his back. So I wait another hour, and he comes back around, because I didn't want to boom or anything. He didn't really know what it was. He comes back around, so this time I'm like, I got him. So I wait until he's right there. He's probably 20 feet away, and I'm like 20 feet up the tree. So I pull the bow back, and I aim low, and I release it, and it goes, fuck, into a tree 10 feet away that's like 2 inches in diameter. If I had tried to hit that tree with the arrow, I couldn't.
It was in between you and
between me and him. I didn't even notice it. And this arrow is stuck straight in the tree at about 12 or 13 feet off the ground. I go, so I'm not even going to get it. Nobody's going to know. Go home. Next day, there's an ice storm. So I go back out the next weekend to hunt, and there's my buddy holding my arrow. Hey, I field dressed that tree you got, Jeff. Huck, I field dressed your tree. Did you want it? I'm like, no. And one time I was out there hunting. This guy, he was funny. And he got up and shot a deer in his yard and called me on the phone, on the cell phone, and says, your deer's down here, come get it. Dude, I was going to get one eventually.
What a nice friend.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
All right, well, so let's untap some beers, man. What are you thinking about that? I know you've messed with some your 8-pointer, but what do you got? What do you think about your 10-pointer over there?
This is a solid beer.
Have you had Have you had any of their stuff before? The Wind was it Wind Ridge? Why can't I remember this?
Wind with a Y, like Wind Ridge.
Wind Ridge,
but with a Y. I think I have, but this is actually a pretty good IPA. It's very clean, kind of medium hopped, not too bitter on the end. But
ABV. We forgot about ABVs last time, by the way.
Yeah, this one's 4.8. And the Backwoods Bastard was
11.2.
Yeah.
My long trail from the first segment was 5%. We've been slacking. Sorry, I didn't say that.
So this 10-point is probably, it's a middle of the road IPA in terms of hoppiness, flavor, and all. I would have thought a 10-point would be higher in hops because of the 10 points, but I'll give it a 4. It's a good beer.
Yeah,
I could drink this.
Fair enough. My Shotgun Betty, my baby over here, is a 5.8%. a nice Hefeweizen, hashtag unfiltered. This is really everything you want in a Hefe, man. This is such a good beer. It's got those kind of almost slight banana notes to it, you know?
Yeah, banana cream pie.
Super refreshing. And, 5.8, it's not, it's decent. It's a decent ABV, if I'd say so, for a Hefe. And, of course, Shotgun Betty, man. It's Shotgun Betty, baby.
I love her. Well, I'll have a taste of it after the show. Mm-hmm. See what I think.
Shotgun Betty gets a 4.5 easy.
Nice.
4.5 for sure. Give them a try from Lone Rider Shotgun Betty. Good beer. I
like the other beers too. Lone Rider's a good beer, a good brewery.
Yeah.
They're not super top shelf, but good beer. Darn good
around.
beer. Yeah, I can't think of anything bad from there.
Fair enough. Well,
so next week.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think next couple weeks we're going to shift because there's no shortage of Christmas beers out there.
Yeah,
Christmas ales and whatnot.
I'm just going to we're probably not going to drink this one on the air, but I'll probably talk about it next week. But I had a eggnog beer in the cooler right now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. It's a little after game. We can talk about it
on
next
that
week.
note, we're going to have to wrap up Brewsday Tuesday for this week. We'll shift our focus to get in the holiday spirit on the next Brewsday Tuesday. But for now, I want to remind you that this segment was brought to you by the Fatback Soul Shack over in Christiansburg. Go get yourself some delicious food, man, because they got it over there, no doubt about it. And they did have a couple beers there that I hadn't tried. They had my favorite, the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel, on tap, so I had to get that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I kind of remember what I ended up getting. I hadn't had it before, and it ended up being pretty damn good, too. But food-wise, I know I hadn't had the wings, and those ended up being pretty damn good.
The food is so good, you will slap your mama.
Is that? Yeah, that's the truth.
You'll slap your mama.
Fatback Soul Shack. Brewsday Tuesday is a wrap. We'll be back next Tuesday. Huck, as always, I appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
HucksBeerBuzz.com, Huck's Beer Buzz on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more tunes right here on 105.3 The Bear.